back in the woods. Another week, another TA Outdoors episode. Enjoying a coffee and a bacon sarnie in the woods. Can't really get much more British. Well, you could have a cup of tea. I said I wouldn't be back in the woods again. I know, I'm back in the woods. But I did go down to the coast. I took my fishing kayak out, which you guys haven't really seen yet on the channel. And I did a bit of coastal exploring down on the south coast, took some fishing rods, and just had a really decent time paddling out for about, well, most of the day really. So I'm going to roll that footage now. You guys can watch my little coastal trip, and then we'll come back into the woods and yeah, we'll round off the video. How you doing, folks? Welcome to TA Outdoors on the water. I'm here in my fishing kayak. Something a little bit different to the woodlands that I'm used to. We are in the water, we've got some fishing rods, but today's not really all about fishing, it's just about exploring the area. Just here on the south coast in a harbour. There's an island over there, quite a famous island, so I'm going to paddle over to that. I believe we're allowed on the south shore of it, so I'm going to have a paddle over. I've never been there before, maybe a bit of an explore. I've got plenty of food in the hatch at the front. I'm also getting used to camera angles, so we'll see. Where there's loads of dead trees that have fallen down, lots of cliff fall. A little bit sceptical about having a cook up here, but I'm just gonna get a little gas fire going, get some coffee on, and just enjoy this scenery. I mean, look at this. That is beautiful. Tide's still coming in. It's, like I said, it's a small tide, so you can see the high tide line. It's only, well, the mean high tide line, the average, it's only there. On a spring tide, it comes all the way up here. Goes right up there. You can see where the seaweed in the storms, all that seaweed goes right up near the cliffs. So just be wary when you're camping on a coastline. Just because you think the tide's going to come into here, where the seaweed stops, that's not true. It's going to come all the way up here at least, because you can see there's the tide line there. And then in a storm, or if the weather changes on a spring tide, it's going to come up this far, and you've got to be wary if you're camping and putting a tent on the beach, that it can actually come up that far and cut you off really. So just be super careful. I mean, look at this thing. Look at that. That root system has come from there, I reckon. But the size of it. And if you were camping one night on the beach and that just rolled on your tent, flat pancake you will be. It's cool though, plenty of firewood, look. Nice old bits of driftwood there. That's so sketchy. Loads of wood for a fire. And check these caves out. I wonder what makes these. Anything in there? Another one over here. Very cool. I think it's the water that's undercutting the soft sand underneath. But look, that just chips away. It's a really soft cliff. Something has definitely made a hole here. I can't see any further. Anytime I'm canoeing or kayaking, everything's dry bag within a dry bag. Don't ever trust just the one dry bag. Right, this is the cooking gear. So this will be coming soon as well. The pack pouch range is expanding. But I actually keep my whole cook set in here. So gas stove, cook pots, if I can get it out with one hand. And then at the bottom, gas. So my whole cooking setup, those three, fits in there. You know those folding chairs you get, the small camp chairs? Well, the bags always break. My bag, the carry bag, is broken. So I use the large pack pouch that we do, and I just store it. They seem to fit perfectly in these pouches, so that's wasn't deliberate, but it works. So pleased with that. Well, the wind has picked up pretty bad to a point where I'm on the limit of my paddling, really. I'm not going to be able to paddle against the tide with the wind. So luckily the wind is going the direction I need to go. The fishing is a bit patchy, to be honest. So I think I'm going to head back across the bay, use the wind whilst the tide's with it, and just get into a safer area where I can just rest a bit up from the wind, because it's been battering me getting across this bay. But it's coming in fairly strongly. You probably can't hear it on the microphone. Well, you probably can, because it's a rubbish mics, but yeah, it's got a bit cloudy as well, a bit ominous. Well folks, I had to cut that one short. The wind just got a little bit too much, which is annoying. But it tends to come in like that sometimes on the south coast especially. Just towards the afternoon, the wind just really comes in, which is a shame. Wanted to do a bit more fishing, but it was more of a recce really for the area, just to gauge what it's like in different conditions and get used to paddling the kayak a bit more. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. I'm back home now, and hopefully see you in the woods in a minute. And yeah, we can cook up some good food or have a little chat. Either way, cheers for tuning in. Well, it was a great day, but the wind just really turned on me at the end there, which is a bit frustrating because it made the fishing really hard. And just, yeah, I didn't really want to anchor at that point, because the method of fishing I was doing, which is mostly lures and things like that, I wanted to be able to explore and travel around. But really cool, enjoyed it, great day. And I'm going to be, if you guys want to see more of that type of video, maybe we'll do a kayak, I don't know, like a 24-hour catch and cook kind of survival kayak episode. Let me know if you guys want to see something like that. I think that would be quite cool and something quite different, and get some fishing involved as well, which obviously I used to do tons of over on TA Fishing, Dad's channel, but that was quite a few years ago, so I've been a bit rusty on the fishing front. But yeah, it's getting hot in this woodland. I'm going to let this fire go out, and then yeah, I'm packing up basically for the Great Outdoors Festival, which by the time this goes up is probably the day after this video goes up. So if you're around in the Midlands this weekend, then there's information to the show in the description below, but I've got that. So wow, that sounds like a spaceship. So it's August already, and it's a very busy month for me. I've got the 2 shows, I've got obviously the one this weekend, the one on the bank holiday weekend, which is the end of August, and then in between that, I've got our 5 or 6 day big canoe trip, 60-mile canoe trip from the Fort William in the west coast of Scotland all the way up to Inverness in the kind of northeast coast of Scotland. It's going to be epic. Weather forecast is looking a bit sketchy, so it's going to be a fairly brutal journey. But we're raising money for charity, raising money for Alzheimer's Society. So if you guys would like to donate to the cause and the trip, I'll put a link in the description below. And also Richard from Richard Outdoors has made a trackable link, so you guys can follow us live as we're paddling. So if maybe you're up there in that area, you could potentially stop and say hi at some point if we're in one of the towns. But for those of you abroad, I know many of my viewers are, you guys can follow along on the trip live by clicking the link. It's not going to go live until I think the 15th of August, but I'll put it in this video so you can come back to this video and click the link when it goes live. So yeah, August, busy month, got lots going on. I'm going to try and get a overnight in the Defender as well, and some cool videos in that. It's going to be, bear with me through August, it's going to be kind of up and down on different types of content. We've got some really cool stuff. I've got some great stuff planned for September as well. So I just appreciate you guys for watching my videos, I really do. It's a heck of a journey this has been, and yeah, it's just a whirlwind really. So thanks for everyone who's sticking by. I know not all the videos can be blockbusters, you know, it's a hard job, people kind of see the edited version of the full episodes of some of the big stuff I do, and actually there's a lot of work that goes behind the scenes on those videos, so I can't produce them every week, especially as I've got a wife and a little girl. It's, you know, it soaks up a lot of my time. So I do appreciate you guys sticking around and just watching and tuning in. It's yeah, it's really humbling, so thank you for that. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you guys really soon. And if there's content that you really want to see on the channel, I'd love to get you guys involved in the type of content I make as well. So please just put a comment in the description of what is your favourite type of content to watch, and I'll see if I can adapt some videos and make some videos around what you guys want to watch, because obviously it's all done on what I want to produce and make, which I love, and that's the great thing about YouTube. But it would be really awesome to, maybe I'll go through these comments in a week or 2 weeks, pick one of the comments and actually just do the video that person suggested. So drop a comment, let me know what you want to see on the channel, and yeah, maybe it will be there in a video real soon. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.